Most people dream of retirement when they're 65, so they can play golf, sit on the beach. But there's two problems with that. Number one, the idea of not actually doing anything productive for the rest of my life. Like, who does that appeal to exactly? Have you really thought about that? It's like, I know that's not right. And number two, it takes too long. Who wants to wait till 65 to do what they want to do? So I think there's a problem with the traditional retirement. Everybody talk about save your way to retirement. It's really horse manure, isn't it? What I would propose to you, it's not retirement that you should strive for, it's financial freedom. Financial freedom where you can do stuff, what you want right now when you're still young, and something you achieve not when you're 65, but in the next few years. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can do that, how you can actually control your time, provide for your family in the next 1 to 3 years. Hi, I'm Michael Blanc, and I help people become financially free with real estate. All right, let's talk about the first point. Retirement is awful. I mean, think about it. You're not doing anything, you're playing golf, like what's the big deal? Now, I had the first sensitive back in my early 30s. I worked for a software company. I have a software background. So I worked for a software company, and this company IPO'd, and I was one of the early employees of this company and put a bunch of money in my pocket. The first thing I did was I traveled the world with my wife. Took 90 days off, literally traveled to Hawaii, Japan, Bangkok, Mexico, Germany, Europe, like all these places. What was interesting, of course, I'm fascinated by travel. What was interesting, about 4 weeks into the trip, I felt my brain slow down. Like literally, I was starting to sleep like 10 hours a day. I felt like I needed 10 hours a day. And I felt my brain slowing down. I was like, man, after a few days, I'm like, this is awful. Like I need something to do, something productive to do. And that's when it occurred to me that this idea of retirement is actually not really a great goal at all. So that's realization number one. Number two, man, it just took too long. My financial advisor would tell me, you got to save your way to retirement. And that did not appeal to me at all. And this is why the traditional idea of retirement just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So financial advisors, the news, they tell you to save yourself there. Probably know about the 4% rule, right? So your financial advisor will tell you that you have to save your way there, okay? And then you can only live off 4% of your principal. Otherwise, your principal will go down. You'll run out of money in retirement. So 4%, let's say I want $100,000 per year. I'd have to save $2.5 million, right? That's crazy. If you look up the retirement rate at age 65 in this country, the average American has $165,000 saved at age 65. Okay, we're nowhere near the $2.5 million. Therefore, something is fundamentally broken. Someone's lying to you, right? Well, like, my gosh, okay, well, maybe I'll just do the FIRE method. The FIRE method is where you basically, eat macaroni and cheese and you save everything so that you can retire early. Like, who wants to do that for 10 years? That's awful. Real estate. How about this? I'm going to start amassing real estate, and that's great. I'm going to start buying houses. Have you thought about how long it would take to buy as many houses you need to earn the money you need? I mean, do the math. I did the math, and it would take me 10, 15, 20 years to build up that portfolio, and it would be an awful mess to try to manage. Is there a better way? Yes, there is a better way to do this. The secret is apartment buildings. Okay, that's the secret to become financially free in the next 1 to 3 years. And I can say that because we've helped hundreds of people buy apartment buildings for the very first time and actually allow them to become financially free. And what's cool about it is that anyone can do it, and you don't need any kind of real estate investing experience. You don't even need your own money, okay? Because we're going to teach you how to become very experienced in how to raise money from others, and that's a really cool thing. So if you're interested in this, if you are interested in learning more about that, then go to our Freedom Vault. Freedom Vault, in there is an ebook called How to Raise Capital to Buy Your First Apartment Building. There's other resources in there about getting started in apartment building. So if you're even remotely interested in that, even if you have no experience, your own cash, go to the Freedom Vault right now. It's at themichaelblanc.com/vault and check it out. And hopefully we'll see you on the inside.